This is a great story we're so excited to bring you this morning. A Charles County police officer being hailed a hero today after running into a burning home on Monday to save a man who was trapped. And that officer, Vernon Warkerm, is with us now. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having me.
it. Now, let's set the stage. So you were the first person to arrive on the scene of this house fire on Monday in Charles County.
Yes, ma'am, that's right.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happened. Kind of lay it out.
We kind of get a call for a house fire, person trapped, and I was the nearest unit to that area, and I responded just knowing that the person was trapped, not having an idea where inside the house.
And you had been told that, I believe, a couple of other people had already made it out, a woman, a 26-year-old woman and a 3-year-old girl, but that there was a man still trapped inside.
That's correct.
Okay.
As I proceeded to the scene, I could see that the house was on fire, the right side of the house. There was fire coming from the house, heavy smoke, and there was a crowd of neighbors outside. When I exited my vehicle, they just started shouting that there was still somebody inside.
So without a thought, you just ran in.
That's right.
With no protective gear.
That's right. No protective gear, just ran to the front door. It was locked. I had to kick it in, force entry, and I was met by a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
And just decided to go in and try to find my victim.
So you hit your knees and started crawling? Is that
correct? Kind of hunched over, started going through the house. Luckily, I only had to go in a few feet before I saw a pair of white socks, and attached to the white socks was my victim.
Was he unconscious?
Yes, he was unconscious.
From smoke inhalation, I would assume? Okay. So you pulled him out? Yes,
I grabbed his feet and just tried to make for the door as fast as I could. And as I started to get to the doorway, the smoke was pretty overpowering, and some neighbors came over, helped me get him outside to the front porch area where the rest of the responding units from Charles County were coming onto the scene, and we were able to start rendering aid.
And he was taken to the hospital, I think, with what, serious injuries, pretty serious injuries?
Some serious injuries, smoke inhalation, some burns, to, I believe, the MedStar Hospital here in Washington.
And do you know anything about his condition today?
I believe it's been upgraded a little bit. I've seen some photos. He's with his family, and he's currently going through some skin grafts, I believe. But I think he's going to be all right.
I would imagine that this family would have quite the thanks and the gratitude to express to you. Have you spoken with them?
No, I haven't had an opportunity to speak with them since Monday, but I'm just glad I was able to help them.
I just can't imagine being in that situation and knowing that you don't have on the protective gear that we see firefighters wearing, the heavy coats and stuff, and without a second thought, you ran right in.
Yeah, it sounds cliche, but it's part of the job. As a first responder, a lot of times we put ourselves in harm's way, so it's my job to help, and I was just doing my job.
4 years on the force with Charles County.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you so much for being a hero. What does it feel like to have somebody call you a hero?
I'll leave that to the media and the public.
Well, then we will use that word. Absolutely. Vernon, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.